I wanted to make a video about playing guitar and about how to learn how to play guitar. And so this video is called, You Have to Play Your Way into Playing Guitar. You can't learn your way into playing guitar. You can't read a fact in a book about a guitar. I can go read a book about Abraham Lincoln and I can tell you something about Abraham Lincoln. I can't do that with guitar. It's something you have to put your hands on and play, and it will not work at first. Your hands won't work at first. Your hand won't hold a pick. It won't feel comfortable at first. The chords won't feel comfortable at first. When you try to play a scale, it won't work at first. But it will work. And you go slow, and you do a little bit at a time. And whether it's you've been playing for 10 years and you have a new song to learn, your hands won't do that song right away. It'll take a little bit. Whether you just started and you're learning your first chord or your first song, your hands won't do that right away. It'll take a little bit, but it will work. No book can tell you how to play guitar. No video can tell you how to play guitar. And no person can tell you how to play guitar unless you take what that book said and go do it on the guitar. Unless you take what that video said and pick up the instrument. Unless you take what that person told you and go try it. That's the only way it works. It works when you go do it. I don't care if I got to meet Jimi Hendrix and I said, Jimmy, how do you do it? And he told me, and he gave me the secret to life and the secret to playing guitar. And I was like, now I know how to do it, and never did it. I wouldn't know how to do it. I'd have to go try it for myself. I'd have to go apply myself to the instrument. So when you play, you're playing songs. That's repertoire. You're playing all the songs you know, or whatever you're working on for a concert, or whether you're working on for a talent show, or for a church Sunday morning, wherever you're going to play. And you got to play enough to keep those songs up. You might learn a song, and you have to keep playing your songs, or you'll forget them. You'll lose them. That goes for anybody. You practice scales and arpeggios. So you learn your instrument. Every musician plays scales and arpeggios. I don't care if you play them fast. It's not about playing fast. It's about learning the instrument. But you have to put your hands on them and practice them. Chord progressions, whatever, even practicing performing. You have to perform if you're going to learn how to perform. You have to actually be in front of an audience and learn how to do it. You're never going to get to a place where you're just ready to do that. The best performers, start out in small places and get a comfort level with performing. When it comes to practice, it takes no talent to practice. None. You don't have to be good at this to practice. You just go sit in a chair by yourself in a room and you either play out of a book or you know a song, you practice it. It doesn't take talent to do that. It doesn't take any talent to learn skills slowly, and everything has to be learned slowly anyway. So if you feel like you're slow, or if you feel like you're not that talented, you don't need it. Just go start doing it. You'll outdo somebody with talent who's sitting there not doing anything. I had a friend who was really into Kung Fu and told me the meaning of Kung Fu. And the word Kung implies work. And then the word Fu implies over a long period of time. So the idea of Kung Fu is that it's work that's done over a long period of time. And it's growth. You put in the work over a long period of time on guitar so you can play a guitar or a violin or any other instrument. It's not something that you can do right away. And that's why I love it. I love the idea that I always wanted to play when I was young, and I didn't know if I'd be able to or not. I just knew I wanted to do it, and I started playing, and I was excited about it, but I wasn't necessarily good. And then over a long period of time, I started getting better, and I saw that the older musicians that kept at it were really good. And, you just keep at it. You just keep at it. And you start to get good. You're going to have to make corrections. Somebody's going to tell you sound bad. Either your own ears will tell you sound bad, or your mom will tell you sound bad, or your spouse will tell you, bless your heart, I love you. Which means you don't sound very good. And you got to go learn how to change that. But I just want to tell you, man, just keep on it. You keep playing. Be encouraged. Keep playing the guitar, and keep making those corrections. If you sound good, well, good. If you make bad sounds, figure out what the cause is. It's probably not. I probably need a new guitar. You don't need a new guitar, probably, unless you got something where the strings are all high, and you probably don't need a new guitar. You know, you get a decent guitar, you're okay. You need a new pick? Probably not. You need new strings? Maybe if they're rusty. But, you know, nothing wrong with getting a good instrument. You should get a good instrument when you can afford it. But, you know, you just play. Start playing. Start playing. So that's the advice. And be encouraged and go play the guitar. All right. See you. Bye.